Okay, so today I'm going to show you exactly how you can take an ebook and create a product on for print demand on a site called Lulu. Now, Lulu is a platform that you can sell your printed copies if customers like printed copies, if you want to do like print on demand for your particular ebooks. And also, you can use Lulu to order your own versions of your printed copies that if you do any type of print pop-ups or anything like that, you can use Lulu as well to publish your ebooks. Similar to Amazon, Lulu has a print on demand option that will print your ebooks as well. So the site that we're going to use today, of course, we're going to be talking about Canva. We're going to be talking about Lulu, and then I'm going to also show you a different variation way that you can recreate ebooks, particularly if you purchase any type of PLR products, and you have the option to rebrand the particular product, put your own wording and stuff in that. That is exactly what I'm going to show you today. So this is an ebook that I created that I offered my Facebook group. Now this ebook in particular is about sublimation, more tailored to crafters, those who do sublimation, want to learn sublimation. This is a great way to stand out as the authority in this particular industry, in that particular hobby. You can show others that you know exactly what you're talking about when it comes to sublimation. Now, this was an ebook that I created a couple of years ago when I sold sublimation blanks. As you can see, I created this particular ebook inside of Canva. What I did do was I did use AI to help me put together the chapters based off what I knew how to do when it comes to sublimation. So this ebook particularly teaches a person how to master sublimation as a beginner when it comes to sublimation blanks, when they are printing their sublimation blanks. So as you can see, I have about 10 chapters that are inside of this particular ebook. This ebook walks them through the beginning all the way through the end, everything that it needs to come about sublimation. Okay. So anytime we are creating any type of ebooks, I always suggest that you have some type of call to action at the end of your ebook, whether it's you want someone to, follow your page, join your email list, shop your website, whatever your call to action to be. So I will be dropping the link inside of the comment section for those who would like to grab their copy of this PLR ebook for sublimation, and that you can be able to edit it inside of Canva as well. So if you are familiar with Canva, you know that you can create all type of documents inside of Canva. That is exactly what I did from the beginning to the end. Like I said, I had AI to help me create the particular chapters for this ebook as well. And I use all of my branding colors as well inside of this ebook. Now, once you have edit your ebook or you created your ebook, inside of Canva, you want to download your ebook as a PDF. So you'll come up here to the share button at the top, hit download. We're going to select PDF standard from the file type drop down box, and then you're going to download all of the pages to your device. Okay, so that will be in a PDF standard format. Now, once you have done that, I'm going to show you how you can upload it into Lulu. But what if you say, okay, Jazz, I want a different way. I want to rewrite this ebook in my own, or I want AI to rewrite this ebook. Another site that I use is called Typeset. And this is it right here, Typeset. I will drop the link to this as well. You can get an account with Typeset. Now with Typeset, it's powered with AI, and it will help you to create any type of deck slides. If you would like to create deck slides, if you want to create any type of documents or ebooks, and it also helps you create your social media content. Now I use this for various reasons, for various things I have going on in business. So like I said, I will drop the link to this particular site that you can sign up for and create and recreate your ebooks as well. So if you choose to go this route, the first route we did with Canva, all you have to do is use Canva Elements and download your particular ebook to your computer using the share button like that. If you would like to use this Typeset way of recreating your ebooks, what you need to do is, after you have downloaded your complete PDF ebook from Canva, I go use a site called ilovepdf.com. Now, ilovepdf.com, it will convert your documents into other type of documents. So in order to use Typeset, you need to convert your PDF into a Word document. So once you come to ilovepdf.com, You're going to come to the top where it says convert PDF, and you're going to go down to where it says PDF to Word. You're going to click on that option. From there, you will select the PDF file. That is going to be the PDF file that you downloaded from Canva, okay? Once you have selected your PDF file, it's going to convert it into a Word document. You're going to download that document to your computer, okay? Once that document has been downloaded to your computer, the next thing that you would do is you're going to go to Typeset. And once you get into Typeset and create your account, you want to go up here to the Create button, and you're going to hit Document eBook. And I have already done it, but I'm going to show you the steps on how you can do it if you want to do something different. Now, once you create an ebook, what you want to do is you want to go down to where it says upload and import. You want to click on upload, and you're going to upload that document version of the PDF that you downloaded from Canva, or that you may have created inside of, Word or Google Docs, okay? Once you have uploaded that document, make sure right here where it says enhance with AI, that is toggled on. Once that is toggled on, you should receive, or you should, it's going to start generating your actual document. And this is what I did before I actually did the recording. So I'm just going to go based off of this one. So what it would do is it's going to take that entire ebook, and it's going to rewrite your ebook and put it in a different format. So this is what exactly it did. It took this ebook and it, broke it up into different pages. Now, all I have to do is kind of go through what it did for me, make a few changes if I would like, add a few pictures and stuff like that. And then we'll have a newly created ebook. Okay, so let's just go through this ebook and see exactly what it did. The cool thing about it is that it kind of recreates the ebook based off of AI, what AI suggests the ebook should be. So I'm not going to make it too complicated, but I'm going to show you exactly, if you choose this step, how you can go through and actually edit the pages that it gave. So let's just take this cover page right here. It changed up the text for me in the color. It still left the photo. But if it's something that you don't like, all you have to do is click on this wand right here, and it gives you different variations of how your cover page can be. So you can just scroll through each one of these options that it gives you, and you can choose a different way that you want your cover to look, okay? So I pretty much like the one that it gave, so I'm just going to go with that one. And we'll just leave it on this one right here. So if you like whatever version that you like, all you have to do is scroll down and hit the done button. Okay. So now that is the cover of my particular ebook, right? So like I said, based off the text that's in the document, it's going to break it up and create different pages on how it wants to set up an ebook. So all I'm going to go through is each page, and I'm going to, just kind of make sure everything is aligned right, how I like it. I can move things. So like with this page right here, you see it has different spaces. It's kind of spaced out. So I'm just going to delete all of those empty spaces, just like this. Okay. And I could probably retype it, but I'm just going to delete these empty spaces right here, okay? Let's see, width. Okay, so all I did was just erase the empty spaces that it had right there. All right, so that is that. Then it has the text that I had, the photo that I had. So here's the next page right here. So we have part 1, understanding sublimation. If you want that to be on a page all by itself, you can leave it as is. But now also what you can do is you can start moving your text around. I will want to try to fill up as much of these pages as I can, just so I don't have to have an ebook that's so long. So all I'm doing is moving text around so that the pages make sense. So that will be part one. Part two, it has an empty page right here. So all I'm going to do is come over here and delete this particular page right there. So that page is no longer there. Um, we also have, okay, part three, part four. Part four is kind of long. So I'm just going to click on this page and actually see some of it is getting cut off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that on a different page so that it continues, okay? With that, I'm going to delete this page right here. This is a very cool platform to recreate your ebooks and stuff on. Once you create an account on this platform, you will be able to play around with the different settings and stuff, recreate your ebooks and all of that how you would like. So the only thing that I am doing right now is, as you can see, based off of what this platform recreated the ebook format for me, I am just moving things around on pages so that I can condense the entire ebook so that it will not be as long. Okay, so I'm just moving things around on different pages to make it make sense. Okay, so, and I'm filling it up as much as I can. I'm not sure if you saw or not. If it's too much content or too much text on one page, it will let you know that things are being cut off. So that is why I'm moving things around so the text won't get cut off in the particular pages. I'm deleting things that I don't want, and I will show you how you can go back and you can actually add more photos and things to your pages using AI if you would like that option. Okay, so all I'm doing is deleting some of these blank pictures. It put a lot of blank pictures. I don't know if it was trying to bring things over from my particular ebook that I had, but AI is going to try to place or put different type of photos inside your ebook based off of what your ebook is about. So that is that page. We do have a little bit more content on this page. I could possibly try to move some of, I will delete some of these empty photos that it has over here as well. So I'm going to delete that. I'm just deleting all of these empty. If you can see, they have images that they tried to put inside of the particular ebook. I'm just deleting those empty images, and then I will go back and show you how you can add more images later if you would like. So I'm just deleting all of those right now off of that page. And as I delete, AI is going to still try to complete the ebook how it sees fit. Now, as you can see over here where it says too much content, fix it. That is because it has too much text on this particular page. So if I click on this particular page, after completing the transfer, which is right here, everything else is getting cut off. So I will probably want to try to move maybe a little bit more text over here to see if it will continue over here on this page and not get cut off, okay? And let's say after completing so I will probably create another page. All I'm going to do is press enter to create until it creates another page for the remaining of that chapter 5 text. So that's the end of chapter 5 right there. So all I'm doing is now I'm going to move this information from page 6 over here to this next page so that it won't, that page won't be so empty. So like I said, this is a great way that you can quickly recreate your ebooks without having to go into Canva and use all of their elements and stuff like this. So that is why I'm showing you this process. If you want to redesign an ebook that you have already, or one that you have with the rights that you can redesign, you can simply use this platform, upload it, and um, the AI information over here is going to try to recreate the particular ebook for you in a different format. So all I'm doing now is going through those pages. I am deleting things that I don't want, and I am going to show you how that you can go back and you can add more photos using the AI tools that it has inside of here. Okay, so that is what I'm doing, and I'm going to go through all of the pages, and I'm going to do that process, and then I am going to come back and I'll show you the end results once we have finished. Editing. I think we have a couple of pages that goes all the way down. Once I have edited and removed all of the empty pages and fixed all of the text, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you exactly how you can go back into AI and add any photos that you would like. Okay, so I have went through this entire ebook. I have fixed up the text that may have been distorted. I've kind of put everything on pages to make it flow, and I also put it on pages so that the text wouldn't get cut off. So this is the final when it comes to the actual text of the ebook created inside of Typeset. So now once you have done all of that, now you have the option to you can go back and actually make it look more pretty to your liking. So like I said, we're going to scroll to the top, or you can actually just click on the page that you want to edit. I have already designed this cover page to, just for basis of demonstration of this video. And what you want to do is you want to go through each of these pages. And if you see fit where there is room for you to add a photo. So let's just say we wanted to add some type of photo to this page right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this page and I'm going to click on this one down here. Down here, it's going to give me different options on how I can format this page as well. But let's just say if I wanted to add a photo for this page, I'm going to click on this page and then I'm going to come over here. Up under products, I'm going to hit the enter button, or if you see this little one right here, you can hit this one. From there, you can format this page. Well, no, that's the wrong page. Let's go to this one right here. Same process. You'll hit this one. And if there is a photo that you want to add to this page or, change this page up, you can hit more. And it'll give you different type of templates on how you can actually create the page. But let's just say I wanted to add a photo. I am going to hit the plus button. The enter button. Then I'm going to hit this plus button. From here, I'm going to hit images. Okay. Now, you can search for images inside of Unsplash, and it has Getty images as well that you can use for this particular page right here. So it tells you can search by whatever you want to search for right here. And then you can just choose whatever type of images that you type in. So because we did sublimation blanks, I would probably try to find let's just use these tumblers right here, okay? So I'm going to hit the Tumblr picture and I'm going to hit add one image. You can add multiple images to the pages if you would like, okay? So now, as you can see, right here, I got the word too much content at the bottom. So I need to fix that. To fix that, because it's going to cut out the text, I'm going to hit this one button. And like I said, it's going to give me other formats for this page that I can format the page, because I do have more text and all of that needs to be shown on this page. So you can just scroll over and you can actually find another format that's going to still provide you all your text. So let's just do this one. And I'm going to hit done. Okay. So now that particular page has a photo put in it, and I didn't have to play around in Canva. I just used the settings inside of AI, okay, inside of this particular platform. Now, you can do that for all of your pages if you want. If you feel the need that you want to add some type of photo to the page, just make sure that whatever you add a photo, that you have enough space that your actual copy and your context of your ebook won't get cut off. Okay. So let's just go. We'll add one more photo just for demonstration purposes. Let's see if we can add a photo to maybe this page right here. So I'm going to click on it. You can see it's going to be on page 18. Then I'm going to hit the enter button. I'm going to hit the plus button. I'm going to hit image. Now you can search for your particular what you want to search for up here. You have Unsplash and you have Getty Images as well. So let's just see what's up here on Getty Images. And we'll just use this PayPal logo right here, for instance. So now, as you can see, it cut off a lot of my text that was on this page. So I need to fix it. I'll hit this one button. I'm going to scroll over till I find a format for this particular page that I feel like won't cut it off. So let's just use that one's still saying too much. Let's see. Make sure that you still don't have this button right there, or that text that says too much content, fix it. Okay. So like I said, they have various different types of ways that you can format your pages. AI is doing it for you. So let's just we'll choose this one just for the demonstration purposes. Okay, so we'll just choose this one. Okay. Once you have chose one that you like, you will hit done. So like I said, you would do that for all of the pages that you want to add any type of photo for. AI is going to automatically try to find a photo for you that makes sense based off what the page is talking about. And then let's just change up this one. So this was the back end of my ebook that I had in Canva. And so it changed up that. So let's just choose something different because it's not showing up properly. Okay. So we're going to choose. Let's just choose this one. Okay. Or this one. All right. We'll choose that one. And then we're going to hit done. Okay. So also remember, because I do talk about a lot of lead magnets, funneling your customers to other platforms and options. Also, the neat thing about typeset is if you have a photo that you have inside of your ebook or whatever it is that you are creating, and you want your customer, let's just say you want to let your customer shop from your ebook once they have your ebook. Okay, so what if this was a particular product that you had right here that you have for sale and the customer is able to purchase it? What you can do also is on your photo, once you add your photo to your particular pages, you're going to click on your photo and then you're going to come over here to the options button. When you click on your photo, click that little wheel, and now you can actually link a link to your particular site, platform, whatever it is. So when a customer actually clicks on that particular image, it's going to take them to whatever platform. It could be your lead magnet. It could be for your another sales funnel you have, a website that you have, your group, your social media pages, whatever that particular image will link to. Okay, so that is another neat way that you can funnel your customers inside of your products. Remember, that's only going to particularly work if you are selling this as an ebook. If you are doing a printed copy, of course, you may want to include maybe some type of QR code that they can scan. I would possibly put a QR code maybe at the end of this page right here and have them to redirect to another page. Okay, so using typeset is another easy way, stress-free way that you can reformat your ebooks if you do not want to do it inside of Canva. I do use typeset a lot for different reasons, but this is the final result using typeset. So if I'm ready to export this particular ebook, I have all of my colors, fonts, and all of that, how I like it. I'm going to hit this export button, and then I'm going to click on PDF right here. You do have two options when you export it as a PDF. You can do it as a letter size or A4 size. I'm just going to choose a letter size, 8.5 by 11, and then I'm going to hit export selected. Now that particular product is going to download to my computer. Okay, so now we have the Canva version downloaded. We have the typeset version downloaded. So those are two ways that you can actually recreate your ebooks if you do have PLR rights and all of that for your particular product. So now let's go to Lulu. Now, when you go to Lulu, you're going to go to lulu.com. You're going to come to the home page and create an account. It's free to create an account on Lulu. So once you have created your account on Lulu, the next thing that you would do is you're going to scroll down. You can see their products, pricings, and all of that. I'm going to hit create at the top. Once we hit create at the account, at the top, you see it says you can create a free account. You can do that. What I'm going to actually do is go ahead and sign into my account on Lulu. And then we're going to come to the next page, okay? So while we are signing into Lulu, okay? Now that we are signed into Lulu, what you want to do is you want to hit start a new project, okay? So I'm going to start a new project. Now it asks you what type of project do you want to start, okay? Like I told you, you can create various types of products inside of Lulu, from print books, comic books, magazine, yearbooks, calendars. This is a great option if you want to do any type of digital calendar. Like I said, you can create your ebooks as well on Lulu as well. So I'm going to show you how you can actually create a printed book. Keep in mind that you can create your ebooks inside of Lulu as well. Customers are able to print them. So if you're doing print on demand, we're going to click on print book. And then it's going to ask you to select the goal for your book. Do you want to publish your book inside of retails? You can actually, drop down and choose which one you want to. Lulu Bookstore, Lulu Direct, meaning that you can sell your book on your website or e-commerce store. Or do you want to do like a global distribution for your book? Okay, so keep in mind, if you do global distribution, there are some stipulations and things that you do have to do for your particular book. So that is totally up to you how you would want to do it. But let's just click on, we're just going to say Lulu Direct, okay? And that is if you have a particular e-commerce store that you would like to sell your particular books from. Now, if you want to print your books, you can print your books as well, okay? So let's just name this particular book right here. You can name it, let's just say Sublimation 101 for Beginners. Whatever you're going to name your book. You can choose your book language. We'll just say English, and then you'll choose your book category as well. Okay, so I'm just going to hit maybe I'll just say craft and hobbies. Okay, now let's go to design your project. Now, you're going to upload your PDF for your interior file of your particular ebook. Now it says your interior file must be a PDF including all interior content from your ebook. So they do have a PDF creation guide that you can click on right here. Your ebook or your book can have 200 to 800 pages. Your fonts have to be embedded and the layers flattened, okay? So now let's go back to Canva, and we're going to make sure that we download the ebook again with all of those specs. So we're going to include this PDF standard. We're going to flatten the ebook. See, it says flatten PDF. Instead of choosing the cover page, we're going to only choose pages, everything except page 1, okay? So I want pages 2 through 34. And I am just going to, I'll just name this ebook 1 so I have different copies on my computer so I'll know exactly which one I am uploading. So let's go flatten that, change that, and I'm going to hit done, okay? Now I am going to download this ebook again to my computer. And the reason why I took the cover off of it this time is because when you are creating your ebooks on Lulu and you're uploading the interior, you just need the body of the actual ebook, okay? We don't want the cover because it's going to ask you to do your cover in just a second. So now that has downloaded, I'm going to upload the new version, excluding the cover, into the interior file section right here, okay? Once that has been uploaded, hopefully everything goes through. It's going to see it says your file is validating. Once all of that goes through, then it's going to tell me that your book was successfully uploaded. Please continue designing your book below, okay? So now we're going to go down to the next part. So it's going to ask me what size. It's automatically choosing the size of my book that needs to be created based off the size that I created in Canva. Remember, I told you in typeset in Canva, I use the letter, which is the 8.5 by 11, and it's telling me how many pages is in my book. So I have 33 pages. Now it's going to ask me to choose my interior color. What color do I want my pages on my book? Okay. It gives you some information right here. Standard ink is recommended for books using text and limited graphics. So we're just going to use standard black and white. Okay. Or we can use standard color. We'll use standard color because we did have some photos inside of the actual product. Now, remember, each one of these do have a different type of pricing. So you will have to just play with it and see what type of pricing that, you want to pay for your book to be printed. It's going to ask me for the paper type. It gives you some more information right here about your paper type. So I am just going to use the number 60 white uncoated type of paper. What type of binding do you want for your book? Okay, you could choose your binding that you want for your book. You can use a paperback, hardcover, a coil bound, a hardcore linen. So I'm just going to use the paperback version for this particular book. And then it asks you your cover. Do you want it matte or glossy when you get finished? Like I said, it does make a difference in the print cost. So let's just say we choose glossy. We're looking at $385 for everything that we designed this book. That's from the cover, the binding, the paper type, and all of that. And then let's just say we use the matte cost is going to be still $385. Okay, so really doesn't matter with that. You can just choose whatever one that you want. And then now it's going to ask us to design our cover. Now, when we design our cover, same technique. It needs to be downloaded, embedded, and flattened. When you do it from the ways that I showed you with Canva and typeset, the font is already embedded inside of the actual ebook. So I liked it because I have done an ebook with the version that I have done before. I'm going to go back to typeset and I am going to download the cover of my actual ebook from this site because I want to do it a different version from the way that you guys have already seen it. And so once that downloads, now I'm going to upload that particular, I'm going to download that particular image PDF for my cover. So it should have downloaded. Let's see if this is it right here. Okay. And Lulu do give you, okay, so it says incorrect PDF dimensions. So we need to go into Canva and correctly edit our cover. I'm sorry. So Typeset do give you a template. So let's just download this template. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go inside of Canva. I am going to upload that template. And then I'm going to also, let's create a new home page. I'm going to create a new page. And we're going to create a new page and we're going to actually upload the template that Lulu provided to us. So we're going to see what their dimensions and all of that. They give you that template so you can make sure that your cover is the correct dimensions so that you won't have any type of bleeding or anything of that nature on your particular cover. So let's just say okay, so I'm into Canva. I'm going to upload or I'm going to create a new document. I'm going to upload the actual template that that Lulu gave me. Okay, so once we go back into Canva, what we're going to need to do is the template that we downloaded from Lulu to design your actual cover right here. That is the template that we're going to use in order to create our template to get our preview inside of Canva. So what you would do is you're going to create your page according to the size of the template that Lulu provides you. And so I've created that page and now I've uploaded that template. And this is the template that we're going to use to create the cover to upload inside of Lulu. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and lock these pages so they won't move because I'm going to delete this information on each side of these pages right here. Now, we will have to provide Lulu the cover page of our book and the back cover of our book. If you remember when I first showed you this ebook, we designed the cover page. I showed you the cover page designed in Canva, and I also showed you the cover page that we designed it inside of Typeset. And then we also had a back page. So what we need to do is you would need to download your cover page and your back cover separately from your PDF that you're going to upload inside of Lulu for your actual your ebook. So I have already done that. So now all I'm going to do is I am going to upload my actual files for the front cover and the back cover, and I'm going to size it in this white area only because the blue and the dark blue is going to be the safety measures for this particular product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this information. This back cover is relevant if you plan on having like a barcode area for your back cover for your customers for the publishing of Lulu as well. So now that I have deleted all of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the images that I uploaded from Canva. And then I'm just going to use the one that I actually created inside of Typeset as well. So all I did was go back into Typeset and I downloaded this actual ebook cover as an image instead of a PDF. So I'm just going to resize it to how I want it. Remember, I said that we're only going to cover the actual white part. So your cover page goes over here and your back page comes over there. So I'm going to upload my back cover page as well. And I'm going to bring that over here, covering the white part. So we're going to resize it. And we're going to make sure we cover the white part entirely. So now that is the back page of my actual ebook. So now I'm just going to name this Lulu cover page, and I'm going to download this. And now this is what we're going to use in order to recreate our actual cover page for our products in Lulu. So remember, download the template, upload it inside of Canva, create your Canva template, the page that Lulu says that it needs to be. Actually, this size is, let me see if I can see the actual size. 441.56 mm times 285.75. So you can convert that, but that is the, it shows you the information on here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this as a PDF and I'm going to download it to my computer, make sure I flatten it. And now that is what we're going to take inside of Lulu to upload for our cover. So let's go back into Lulu, upload our cover. And now we're going to be finishing up creating this actual ebook, okay? Okay, so now we're back inside of Lulu. So now we're going to scroll down to where it says book cover design. I tried one, so let's just see if this new design that we're going to, or I clicked the wrong button, I'm sorry. Let's just go down to replace your PDF. I had uploaded one, and now we're going to upload that Lulu cover page document that we saved. And now hopefully that one is going to replace the one that we created. So now while that is uploading, let's just go back up. We're going to review our actual settings because now we're going to actually get ready to go to the end and we're going to see how this book is going to be put together inside of Lulu. So now it does have some information up here about the bleed. So it says, please note that the white bleed margin has been added to your file. So we will see that once it shows us the preview. The ebook PDF was uploaded. So what I did was uploaded the PDF files that I'm going to use that I created in Canva for the ebook. I chose my color, interior color. I chose the paper type, the binding type, the finish type, and now we have uploaded the actual cover and back cover for the book. So now it said that it has been successfully uploaded. So now we get to preview what the book will actually look like. Okay, so now it says use this preview window to see how your book will look. Carefully review the margins, bleed, and fold areas to ensure your book will print correctly. Okay, so now as you can see, that is why we did covered only the white part. So you can just turn these off and it'll actually show you how the book will look being printed. Okay, so that is the book, that is the cover, and that is the back. So you can scroll through each page and it will show you exactly what it will look like all the way to the end of your particular book. Okay, so more information about this right here. Now we get to review the book. Let's go to review book. So now this is the final part of the book right here. It gives us some options. So while that is loading, it says your latest project version is in the cards. So now you have an option to, you can revise it if you want to, and also you can get ready to check out. You'll see how much it'll cost if you print this book out for yourself. If you would like to use these books, maybe at a pop-up, you can use them as a lead magnet, have someone to maybe scan a QR code, let them know that you can mail it to them, or once they scan the QR code, you can provide them with a book right there at your pop-up. Or if you, like I said, if you want to use it for other various content creation, things like that, you can do that as well. So let's just say we have 32 pages in this book. A total cost for us to print a copy is going to be $3.80 right there. So now we're going to get ready to go to the cart and we're going to see how much the total cost and all of that's going to be for the actual shipping and all of that for this book as well. Okay, so now we have successfully uploaded our book to Lulu. One revision that I did go back and change, remember that I said on the actual cover page right here when you're designing in Lulu, or I mean Canva, I went back and I changed the actual cover photos to go over the entire dark blue part, not going outside of the light blue bead line. And that is how you are able to not see that dark blue line around the cover right there. So that is how the ebook will now look. That is the cover page, and it has the other pages and then the back page as well. So as you can see, after we have successfully downloaded and designed the book, it is now published to Lulu. So now it asks us retail options. You can sell your book on your site. What you would need to do is connect your Woo account or your Shopify store. You can hit this button right there. Once you do that, you will now add it to your cart. If you don't want to, publish to your site, of course, you would not have selected that option in the beginning. But now you can, once you add it to your cart, you're going to go to the complete section. And then this is where you can actually check out and purchase your book. Okay. So now you can see a cost of one book is $3.80. Make sure that you are charging accordingly. If you would like to provide, if you want to get printed copies that you are able to pass out yourself, you will hit the checkout button, and then that is where you will actually go to choose your shipping settings and all of that for your particular book. Okay. So once all of this is authenticated, we're going to go to the next step where we're going to actually put in your information. So you will put in your shipping information and all of that. Based off of your shipping information is going to tell you how much your shipping costs and all of that will be. Once you get your final cost, you will see your total right here. That is the amount that you would pay to have Lulu actually ship your book directly to you. Okay. Now, keep in mind if you would like to connect it to any type of store or whatever, it's going to connect to your store. And then that way you can also provide an upsell charge for your customer. You see that Lulu is going to charge about $3.80 plus the shipping for your customers when you do it to your store. But you can also add that price in with your actual total cost. That way, if you want to do anything like free shipping or anything like that, your customer will only see what the cost of the book will actually be. So once you put in all of your payment information, your shipping information, you will see the delivery methods and the cost that is available. So you can just choose whatever one that you want. So let's just say I want to choose the mail. It's going to add another $5.69 to the total. So this book, if I was going to sell it in person, this book would roughly cost anywhere about $10 for a copy for a customer to have. You can actually add an actual amount, a little bit more onto that so that you can receive your profit off of that account, off of that amount. And then we're going to hit the continue to payment, and then you'll actually see the total amount that you will pay for your particular book. Okay. Now, like I showed you, either way, when it comes to the printed versions and the cost of the book, that is how it's going to be shown if you connect it to your site or if you would like to receive a printed copy to your home. But if you want to connect the Lulu book that you just created to your store, what you're going to do once you add it, after you have completed everything, you're going to see that it says Lulu Direct, sell books on your site. You're going to connect your store. Once you connect your store, you will have to integrate the Lulu Direct app to your Shopify store. It only connects to Shopify and Woo and Wix, I think. So once you have connected to your Shopify store, you have allowed this app to have access to your particular store. This is where you will actually connect your product. So now, as you can see, I have just done a test run to connect to an old Shopify store that I had. So now, as you can see, it is connected to my store right here. Then it's going to actually ask me to add the product that I want to connect to my Shopify store. So I'm going to hit connect an existing product, not because I'm going to create a new product. And so now that I have the product, we're going to search for the ebook that I have created, and then we're going to choose that once it pops up. Now, you will need to add the book to your store as well. So we're going to add that to the store, then we're going to come back, and then we're going to see the book connected to our store inside of this drop-down menu. Okay, so instead of choosing the connect existing product, we're going to create a new product. And from the drop down, we're going to hit the select the Lulu project. This is the book that we just created right here. As you can see, the cover and everything. This is the book name. You can add your SEO description right here of your book. And as you can see, this is the cost that's going to be shown in the store for the cost of this book. So we're going to now hit add product. And then we're going to let's just put a description right here, just so it can go through the best-selling. Okay, so now let's hit the add to product. So now that ebook that we just created inside of Lulu has been connected to the Shopify store. Because my store is inactive, you see that inactive button right there. You will need to activate your actual store in order for your customers to check out for this book. Okay, so as you can see, it's going to actually show the customer the book. That's the product store number. Your description of your book will be shown right here. This is the actual product, so it will be listed for $3.80 inside of your store. And then if you have any variants of your particular, so it's going to also calculate the shipping. Same shipping costs as that you saw, your customers will see it as well right there. So that is the estimate. Shipping and handling cost is $5.69 right there. So once your customers actually see this and they check out, that is the price that they will actually pay in order to get the copy of the ebook. So now you are not physically having to if you would like to print out copies and ship them, you can. But if you would like to use the print on demand method and allow Lulu to be able to ship these copies for you, this is exactly what you would do. Once your customer purchase the book, Lulu will handle all of the printing and shipping the book out to your customer on your behalf. That is the purpose of print on demand. You just upload them exactly what it is that you want, and they do the heavy lifting in the background for you. Right. And one final thing that you need to make sure that you do revise and make sure that you set up for your store is to make sure that you get a profit on your actual product. Okay. So remember that I said this is the price that Lulu is going to charge plus the shipping in order for your customer to receive the book. In order for you to get a actual profit on your book, you do need to calculate the amount that you would like to get. Now, Lulu do provide you with the estimate calculator right here that you can use to estimate the taxes and the shipping and all of that. It does tell you the print fulfillment fee, the shipping, and your actual cost. So if your retail price of your book was $22, the cost was $12.50. Of course, you would receive a profit of $9. So you will need to calculate some type of way that you are making sure that you get a profit on your book. But let's just say we wanted to revise this particular book and we wanted to get a profit on this book. And let's just say you wanted to receive a profit of $10 for your book. So actually you can set your book maybe at $15.99 or, let's just say $12.99. See if we can get it right around $10. Okay, so about $13.99. You can save that amount. As you can see right here where it says revenue, that is the amount that you would get per each sale on your book. That is the amount that your customer will actually pay for the book plus the shipping for your book. And Lulu will actually send your book out to your actual customer. So that is how you can create an ebook, redesign a PLR ebook, or create an ebook with print on demand using Lulu. Very simple. Using the steps that I showed you how to use. Canva, if you would like to edit the copy that I provided for you. The link will be in the description below. I will also leave a link to Typeset. Typeset is the platform that you can use, that you can upload your ebook, and AI software built inside of that app will actually help you reformat the ebook to a different version without having to use Canva if you're not proficient in Canva when it comes to designing. Use Lulu that you can use you can order your own printed copies if you would like to use them at a pop-up shop or anything like that. Or maybe when you ship out any type of packages, if you would like to add that as maybe as a bonus inside of your customer packaging, or even if you would like to use the print on demand option, if you have Shopify or any of those platforms that integrate with Lulu and you want the platform to be able to ship the products out on your behalf. So that is the end of this video showing you how to design and create ebooks using Lulu with print on demand. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer your questions. Remember to click the links to create your account on Typeset and also click the link below to actually purchase your copy of this exact ebook so that you can follow the steps, recreate it inside of Canva, or use Typeset to recreate your actual ebook. Remember to follow me all on the social media platforms listed inside of the description box below. And until the next time, guys, I will see you on the next How to Create 2026 Income Using Digital Products.